Every person born of a woman has a star, has a destiny. Is what we call star. Star is synonymous to destiny. Everybody born of a woman has a destiny, and a great destiny. There is no human being who has a bad destiny from God. Because God makes everything beautiful. So everybody comes with a destiny. And in your destiny, there are virtues which you possess. There's they are like special graces, a special grace which every person possesses when it comes into this world. And those special graces are what the enemy usually steals. Why do we have destiny and those special graces? Is that so that it can enable you to live a fulfilling life on earth. God cannot create somebody without a purpose. God cannot create you without equipping you on how you're going to live successfully upon the earth. So a human being usually there are 5 gates of the star of every person, or the destiny. Your destiny has got 5 gates. Number 1 is visibility, where you get favor and influence. Everybody has it in different measures and levels. Number 2, there's a gate of wealth and abundance. Number 3, there's a gate of divine health, long life, divine protection. Number 4, there's a gate of effectiveness, the ability for you to be effective, to move forward in life, to progress in life. And number 5, the gate of the new man. So you find that most times one of these gates in your life is being tampered with. And one of the major ways which I'm going to show you in this video is that how through sex, the destinies of people have been stolen. The destiny of people have been exchanged through sex. Hello guys, thanks for watching. I'm Cleophas Wanyama, Cleo with him. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're watching me for the first time. In this channel, we talk about the deep things of God in Christ Jesus. We also do commentary videos on what's happening in the body of Christ. If you want to donate, use the information at the description box or at the comment section which I've pinned below. Now, how does your destiny get exchanged through sex? How does your destiny get exchanged through sex? Now, women, you need to be very careful. It applies to both men and women. I've talked about star hunters. There's a video in my channel called Star Hunters, how destinies have been stolen. I've explained it. I cannot go back again. There's a video which I've explained everything. Now, the devil came to kill and steal and to destroy. Jesus said, what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? And many people right now are selling their souls. And one of the platforms where people are selling their souls is through sex. Now, I want to give you a warning. Be careful. There are men and women out there who are occultic. There are men and women out there who manipulate destinies. Now, what happens is that you find nowadays we have these young girls. They call themselves socialites. We have socialites, and they sleep around with men for them to be given big money, a lot of to travel the world, go to Dubai, have fun. But little do they know that they are exchanging something. They are selling their souls. They are selling away their destiny. The devil uses sex to steal one of these virtues which I've explained to you: visibility, wealth. There are some people, when you are born in this world, you are born with so much favor. You may not be able to know it. You are born with so much favor. This is why the wise men saw the star of Jesus and they knew he was a king right from him being a baby. He said that, why is he born king of the Jews? You have seen his star in the east and have come to worship him. Jesus was a baby, but the wise men saw a king. And Herod wanted to take that star. And it wasn't possible. It wasn't possible. So this is why I usually tell people, there are men out there, they look for ladies to sleep with. Most of these men are businessmen. These businessmen, they serve altars. They have their shrines. And they have their priesthood. And for them to grow their wealth, for them to grow their influence, they'll need to look for ladies who have these virtues. There are ladies who possess the virtue, not the gate of wealth. God had given them the ability to become rich. You may not know it. You might be broke right now, but if you check into your destiny, God had ordained for you to become a very rich person. But at the moment, you may look poor. Every billionaire was poor at some point. Every billionaire, Elon Musk, everybody see Aliko Dangote, Bill Gates, they were broke at some point, or not even broke. They were not rich as they were at some point. Understand? So you may be in that point whereby you are broke, but your destiny is to become like Aliko Dangote, or even Bill Gates, or even Elon Musk. But now, when these occultic men see, even women, they see these potentials they knew in ladies. Sex is a very spiritual platform for exchanging. When sex, this is why I find through sex, conception takes place. Through sex, bonds are created, spiritual bonds are created. So you find that these spiritual men, when they look at a lady, you may look like just an ordinary lady, but in the realm of the spirit, there's something you carry. Maybe you carry visibility. Now, visibility is what gives people influence. Now, for instance, if a prominent man wants influence, maybe in his business, maybe he's a politician, influence, or maybe he wants wealth, he'll go and look for ladies who have these qualities in their star, in their destiny, because God gave them to you. God gave them to you. So they have their own way of spiritual scan. They have their own way of knowing. Or maybe they can even get the name of the lady and take to their witch doctor to do a spiritual scan, to know what they possess. Now, if they find the lady has some virtues, they go and seduce that lady. They give them money. And the problem with our women, with our girls nowadays, give them money, they will sell their souls to you. They give them what they call soft life, and in exchange they have sex with them. So these ladies think that they're just having sex with old men. No, these old men are removing virtues from you. They are taking away special things from you. Something is being stolen. Your destiny is being exchanged. They are taking away virtues from you. This way you find that these ladies who have these rich men, these rich politicians, rich businessmen, they cannot do anything else. They'll just live their lives prostituting. You'll find that they cannot do anything else. You find that in their lives, there are a lot of misery. But what they do, they just hide with alcohol. They hide with, going to Paris to show people they're doing well. No, going to Paris doesn't mean that you're doing well. Some of these people, they don't have peace inside their hearts. They are struggling. They can't sleep at night. These are virtues which are being exchanged. And to make it worse, there's these men, they can steal virtues not only from you or from your lineage. This way you find such women who sleep around, a time comes whereby they get pregnant and they want to settle down. When they give birth to children, their stars have already been stolen. Because they not only steal your virtue, but they also steal the virtues of your unborn children. They create a scenario whereby as they sleep with you, as they take away the virtue, also anything which will come from your womb, they take the virtue. So it creates a covenant. That's why you find people, they don't have sense of destiny, things are not working well. Though they are rich, these ladies, you find them, they are traveling to Dubai, they are shopping. Jesus said, what can you profit a man if you gain the whole world and lose your soul? You think that selling your soul is only just going to Illuminati. No, there are many ways of where people sell their souls. So ladies, most ladies, even men, sometimes when witches, through their scan, when they see a man is prominent, is going to be somebody great in the future, they send beautiful women to them. And once they send those beautiful women, they have sex with them. Their aim is to steal that virtue. You sleep with them, they steal that virtue. That virtue is lost. You end up struggling. You end up doing many things because because you've opened a door through sex. There was an exchange. A virtue was stolen from you. That's why today I came here. God gave me this message to warn you people. Especially ladies, ladies, they feel that if they are given money by a man, they can do anything for that man. Be careful. You are selling your soul just for Dubai, for Paris. You are putting your generation, your seed into captivity. Why? Because of Dubai, because of lipstick, expensive clothes, expensive human hair. You are selling your soul. What will it profit you when you give the whole world and you lose your soul? And it will affect your children. And this is why you find children are born from these women. They struggle looking for deliverance in one place or another, not knowing that their mother was the root cause of their problem. Their mother slept with a man who was a ritualist, took her virtue and took the virtue of all the children who would come out from her womb. This is why you find kids grow up, nothing works for them. They go for deliverance, they go for prayer, not knowing that that was the root cause of their problem. Now, another thing which you need to be very careful with, another thing you need to be very careful with. Sometimes when somebody has, let me put it like this, a bad omen, let me call it bad omen, or like the way the people of the world call it bad luck. Sometimes these prominent people can have bad luck in one way or another. I can have misfortune. So they may want to remove that bad luck from their lives. So another way which they do sometimes, they go and sleep with the women. So once they sleep with the women, and when during sexual intercourse, people ejaculate. So once they ejaculate, when they ejaculating, that bad omen spiritually is being released into you. So they are releasing their demons to you. They are releasing all their bad lucks to you, and probably take the good ones from you. That's why I tell you, when sex is happening, there's an exchange. A lot of things there's a transaction. Sex is a transaction. It's a spiritual transaction. Sex is an altar. Sex is an altar. Sex is not just sex. Sex is an altar, and it's a strong altar. A very, very strong altar. Very, very strong altar. So they release the bad things from their lives into you. That's why you find there are some men, if you have noticed, the moment you sleep with a certain girl, bad things begin to happen to you. Bad things, you become poor, your business goes down. Why? Because by sleeping with a certain lady, they released their bad luck to you. They released their misfortune to you. Maybe that's how they are told by their witch doctors. So I want you to be very careful. This is why the Bible warns people from having extramarital affairs. This is why the Bible warns you, because of these issues. And let me tell you something. Out there, people are very spiritual. They may not look like it, but they are very spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I'm not saying that they know the word of God. No, spiritual in the sense of being occultic. Being occultic. So you find that these billionaires, most of these rich people, they have a session whereby they invite many beautiful ladies into, maybe they have a yacht, or they have a beach house, apartments. They invite these beautiful young girls from campus who are naive, who are that ambitious to make it in life. The problem with our young ladies, they have watched a lot of Kim Kardashian. They watch Kardashians. They watch Cardi B. They watch Kardashians. They watch Cardi B and they say, nah, I want to be like these women. I want to look like Kardashian. I want to look like Cardi B, I want to look like Nicki Minaj. So they're willing to do anything. And also, maybe if they came from a poor background, they want to change, their story. And now they are invited to but this thing is common in campuses, in universities across the world. And there's this party, this rich businessman or this rich politician is throwing a party, and these small girls from campus are invited, and he sleeps with them. He sleeps with them. Such big people, they have that habit of bringing innocent girls to sleep with them. It's not that they want to enjoy innocent girls. What they want to steal virtues. The moment they steal virtues, they become stronger. They use your God-given virtue. They use maybe the visibility which God gave you. They use the favor which God gave you. And you go back, no favor, no nothing. Why? Because you sold your soul to the devil. You are given money to buy human hair. They can even buy you a car. Let me tell you something. These virtues are very important. This is why the devil also wants them. Virtues are very important. Let me tell you something. You remember the story of Jacob and Esau? And Isaac, the father, wanted to bless Esau, but instead Jacob was blessed. When Esau realized that it was Jacob who was blessed, the Bible said that Esau cried. Why did Esau cry? It wasn't a simple thing. Esau knew that the blessing can do something in your life. The blessing can do something because it deposits something into your life, into your destiny, which will give you an advantage. Now it's the same way. When you sleep with those people, when they take away that virtue, my friend, you will cry like Esau. Because they'll take away your virtue. That's why you find that you can't get married, their things are not working. Though they have given you a car, you have given you a house. Esau was blessed. Esau was not poor. By the time Jacob was meeting Esau after the father died, Esau was he had an army. He's a rich man, but now Esau didn't have the blessing. He didn't have the blessing. Jacob had the blessing. From Jacob, we had the nation Israel. From Jacob, we have, Jesus and everything. Even though Esau had real money, but he didn't have the blessing. And we cannot even know, we are not told about the generation of Esau. Now you can sleep with those men. They give you an apartment. You live in an apartment. You live in you have a Lamborghini. You go to Dubai. You go to Paris. But now you have sold your soul. You have sold something which is valuable. You have sold it, and that person is benefiting more than you. So we need to pray. We need to be alert. This is just a warning when the Spirit of God is telling you destinies can be stolen through sex. Out there, people are very spiritual, very, very spiritual. So in most cases, some people they just don't want to sleep with you because they are, like they say, because they are horny. No, they want to sleep with you intentionally. They want to take something from you. They want to do an exchange. They want to take something from you. So sex, I told you, sex is an altar. Sex is spiritual. It's a very powerful altar. Very powerful. Because transactions take place during sex. Body fluids are exchanged. Sometimes even blood are exchanged. This is why when you sleep with somebody with HIV, you can get HIV. Why? Because blood is involved. It's a covenant. It's a covenant. Sex is an altar. Sex is a covenant. So they use it to steal virtues from you. They use it to steal what God has given you to make your life profitable on earth. So you need to be very careful. Very careful. I warn you to all men and to all women. There are women who are very spiritual. They are looking for young boys, to sleep with so that they can steal virtues from them. They are stealing virtues from people. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and to destroy. So guys, I hope you are blessed by this teaching. It will open your eyes. And those who your virtues have been stolen, you need deliverance. That's my last answer. You need deliverance. Go seek the face of God. There is nothing which the devil has done which cannot be undone. You need just deliverance. You need to be delivered. Once you are delivered, your life will never be the same again. If you have any question, contact me. Information at the description box. So guys, I love you and see you in the next video.